Yeah, what would be a good name for this shit?
No hesitation.
3 black dudes in a white chotch.
You said, what is no hesitation? That's what you want to call it, no
No
hesitation?
hesitation because you just be saying stuff with no hesitation.
Or off the dome?
No hesi. No vibe.
All right, well, I'm DJ Murrell.
Am I going next?
Yeah, you can go there.
All right, so
He's a new member. I'm Dan Schlakman.
wow.
It's toxic. You can do that to his birthday, bro? That's fucked up.
It's
Yeah,
your boy.
that's disrespectful. Whatever. I'm Rob.
Fuck my intro,
What's your intro?
It's your boy, Andy Glow, in the building.
Figure every time he comes up with a different way to say how introduce himself.
This man introduced himself real light skin, bro.
Man.
He didn't like being called a light skin. He said he's brown skin.
I'm brown skin.
Oh, my fault. My fault, bro. That's on me.
Dude.
So this week we gonna entertain the MJ LeBron debate.
Oh shit. Let me pull up. Shit.
Because it's ever since the last dance came out, it's been a big hot topic.
Shout out Land of Basketball, bro. If you ever need to have a debate about anything, about any player, bro, go to Land of Basketball, bro. You can compare the two stats over.
Stats aren't everything, though.
But then all y'all want to bring up is stats. I'm not.
All you want to bring up is stats.
I've never brought up stats with
I'm gonna say this. Dan's on the side of MJ and the old time players.
Hold up. Wait. Not entirely true. Sort of. I think that Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time. I think that LeBron James is the best and most talented player of all time.
That's fair.
Okay. Noah is a dick rider of LeBron James.
Listen. I would say I'm like LeBron sexual. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like.
Are you a Bron sexual or not?
Yeah, I'm a Brown sexual.
Okay. At least you own up to it. Rob, where do you stand on this?
I'm not a Bron sexual, but I'm on LeBron side.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
I'm on his side.
Okay, all right.
What's your DJ?
I shade more to Bron. Honestly. I
more to DJ every single time I've ever had a conversation about MJ.
No. I would say MJ's like, okay. I will say MJ, like, right now he does have the edge in like GOAT, you know what I mean? But like all this slander LeBron's been getting, say he can't last in the league back then. He wouldn't be able to do nothing. He's soft. Like, nah, I don't entertain it. LeBron would average 80.
You're on crack cocaine.
No, he'd average 80. I don't want to hear that.
Dude, listen. Everyone who brings up the debate about like, oh, defense was harder or whatever.
Because it was.
That's cap.
It was tougher. But anyone who thinks that each player couldn't adapt to how the game is played, like LeBron is, I don't care. He's running through Bill Laimbeer. He's running through Rick Mahorn. He's running through John Sally's bitch ass. Like he's running through all them, and he's booming on them, bro. There would be no Jordan rules. There would be no LeBron rules. It would be just LeBron getting buckets and one. You're a little fucking boy.
When Bill Laimbeer puts an elbow to LeBron's face.
Oh my God.
Shut up, DJ. And it's a common foul. What now?
Is that even basketball, though? If I'm elbowing someone in the face,
but listen.
They changed the rules because of how physical people played with Jordan. So it was basketball back then.
No, they changed the rules. They couldn't let their airness get hurt anymore.
No, that's not what it was.
Yes, it was.
They did it to everybody.
It was more money for them if Jordan was in the finals. Like, okay, you can't touch Jordan now. That's what happened. All that talk about he got stronger. Nah, they couldn't touch him. Hand checking because of Michael Jordan.
Bro, because hand checking is dumb. It's stupid. It's soft.
But they put that in place so Michael Jordan can score the basketball.
Listen.
We're hugging and tackling.
When did they put that in play? Hand checking in play. It
was like the 90 season, right? The year that they beat them.
Yeah, but hand checking just become progressively more enforced. But what I'm gonna say is, you say you're going to be a product of your environment that you're playing in. James Harden is not going to play the same way now, back then. James Harden's not going to be looking. He's not going to be looking for fouls because you know how strong that motherfucker is, bro. He's to the basket. He's euroing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nearly as good.
you said what?
James Harden would cook every single one of those defenders back then 1-on-1, bro. They're not guarding him. They're not.
I agree. I agree with
that.
James Harden would not be as good 25 years ago as he is right now.
What are you talking about, dude? He's even guarding him now.
Bro.
That's not true. 12 of his points each game, 10 to 12 of his points each game come from the stripe. Let me finish.
Because that's how the game is played.
How much does he average? Like
He
30.
averages like 38 a game, Dan.
Exactly. Let me finish. 10 to 12 of his points come from the free throw line, right? If you look at his last season, really, this man shot like 8 for 40 so many times.
I'm not arguing that. Listen, I'm not arguing about his efficiency. I'm just arguing that
Would not be
they didn't even know what a Hezzy Cross was in the 80s. They're not staying with him, bro.
That's not true at all.
Did you not watch the doc when Michael Jordan was scoring 63? He was doing Schlakman between the legs. It was a workout. Like, bro, there's no one back then that you can tell me that can stay in front of.
Bro, I hate when Jordan people like he dropped 63. Talking about Bird was a good defender. Okay. No. Larry Bird couldn't guard nobody, bro. I'm sorry.
Like Larry Bird was shitting on dudes back then too because they weren't playing any defense. Larry Bird's a bucket, bro. Don't get me wrong. Top 10 player of all time, easily. But it's so much easier to get buckets when dudes are not playing defense. So the same argument about there not being defense back then and there being not defense now, there was literally no defense back then with people fouling. Now there's less defense because there's more defense, but there's just more fouls, so you can't play physical defense.
The reason that there was no defense back then was because the athleticism that has happened in the last 30 years, like the difference in training and stuff. If you put Jordan, if Jordan was born in 1990, right, instead of playing, right, if he was born in 1990 and had the training that LeBron, et cetera, had, you're telling me that he would not still be the GOAT? Like, if he was able to do the Hezzy Cross and all that shit, who's guarding him?
You know, there's actually a person that had like pretty much like the same exact thing. His name's Kobe Bryant because he was born in the same time. He played in the same generation. Like,
who could stop him?
The Boston Celtics.
He's the top 5 player.
Listen. I'm not
of all time.
The argument with defense and defense was
you don't think Kobe Bryant is a top 5 player of all time?
No.
No, bro.
He's definitely top 10.
He's top 10. He's not top 5.
It's tough. Like, you have to really round out your top 5, and it's really tough to even.
Bro, you have to think about because you have the top 3 are always given for me. The top 3, and then the rest can change.
Who?
Jordan, Bron, and Magic. Those 3 always did the same.
No.
Those are the top 3.
Nope. No. Magic is not a top 3 player. No. No.
What do you got? Kareem over him?
100%.
Okay, but then who else?
You still have Kareem, you still have Shaq, you still have Wilt, you still have Bill Russell.
I won't. No, take those 2 out, bro. I'm sorry. Wilt and Bill Russell aren't top 10 players all time, bro.
Okay, Wilt is.
Bro, Wilt is JaVale McGee, bro. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, no.
What'd you say?
He's trying to get disrespectful.
No, DJ doesn't know basketball.
I'll fuck with you. I don't. Okay, Wilt.
No. It's Wilt, Kareem, Kobe,
Bro. Okay.
Shaq.
Wilt was a 7-footer playing 6'5" white dudes. Like, I'm sorry. So how are you gonna put him top 10, bro? If JaVale McGee was back then, he would average 100 a game too.
That's not true at all, DJ. Because if he was back then, dude, no, dog.
Bro, I'm sick and tired of you holding these old players on these pedestals.
Back then, you're telling me you would average like 20, 30 a game.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. If you were in fucking,
I'm sorry, bro. I'm giving Bob Cousy 40. I'm giving 40.
Thank you. So like that's why it's really hard for me to be like, yo, we'll put Wilt up here on his pedestal when like knowingly like if you take someone from now that's a like average center, they do the same thing back then.
Nah, bro. Nah, Wilt would be able to still play in this NBA, bro. Like he was so athletic.
I mean, yeah. Don't get me wrong. He's so
Bill Russell's different because Bill Russell's the same height as Magic Johnson and had no guard skills.
yeah.
So
Bill Russell would get chewed today. I'm sorry. Bill Russell's not making a JV team.
You think Dennis Rodman would not be like effective?
no, Dennis Rodman's Montrezl Harrell, like basically, like or a better Montrezl Harrell.
Better Montrezl Harrell, right? Who didn't score? Okay, so Bill Russell is the same size as Magic with only guard skills, but he's really good at rebounding the ball, like really good. He will get everything. So he's shorter and can actually like.
He wouldn't be putting up 30 a game though. He wouldn't be.
Yeah, bro. He's not getting buckets. Like what?
He was getting buckets back then.
The same shit that he would back then. He averaged 15 and 25 50 years ago, and he would average
more than that. He averaged more than 15 points, bro.
No, not really. I think his career average. I'm gonna look it up.
He was like top 5 in scoring all time, bro. How was he averaging 20? Yeah. Oh, are they talking about Wilt still?
No, dog.
Oh, Bill Russell. I mean, yeah, you're right. Bill Russell wasn't getting buckets. Bill Russell he'd be an average ass NBA player today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah, he would.
He would, bro.
He averaged 15 and 22.
Again, how many black people in the league? Like this is when people bring up like this is when people say like what's his name? Fucking Babe Ruth, greatest hitter of all time. He was hitting lobs, bro. They were throwing lobs to him.
You can't compare. Okay. You can't. I don't think it's fair to say like
compare errors. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Like
then all this debate is bullshit. Then at the end of the day,
no, it's not.
These are all different errors, bro.
No. Okay. My thing is, you have to look at like how dominant they were during their time playing.
No. Okay, yeah, you could be dominant in your time, but the way the game evolutionizes to now, players now
Evolutionized is
the way the game evolved. Sorry, quarantine's got my brain.
Actually, edit this video. Put evolutionizes up on the.
Evolutionizes.
That's a new word. Evolutionize. Look, I'll tell you, it'd be like if you took Damian Lillard and put him in the 80s, he's the greatest player of all time. Greatest player of all time.
Greatest player of all time. Nah.
You can't say that because you would not nearly have the same training. There was no three. Like, if you
there was a 3-point line.
No, what?
There was a 3-point line.
No, there wasn't.
In the 80s, yeah, there was.
There was.
Not early 80s.
Sorry, 84. They got put in place. That's such a specific date, bro.
No, what I'm saying is you put Damian Lillard back in the 80s, right?
Yes.
With 80s training, 80s strength, like 80s diet, all that shit, he would be the same.
But no, we're not talking. You can't talk about like, with the training because we don't. That's not. Where they're at right now with their training compared to where they're at with the back then training, he is a better player than 90% of the players.
Also,
I'm saying putting a scientist that makes like supercomputers back in like the Stone Age and seeing what the fuck they try and do.
Exactly. At the end of the day, this is all bullshit. But like, this is what we're doing.
Right. Oh,
like, I mean, you take the greatest warrior of whatever, like the 1600s, and you put him today.
All right, bro, can we stop making like these like long drawn out analysis? You're talking about computers. You're talking about warriors, bro. Like
he's getting pistol whipped today, bro. I don't want to hear it.
Like, nah. But also, if you go back in the days, look at the scores, bro. There used to be scores like 140 to 139, bro. So you mean to tell me that if Damian Lillard's not taking 5 or 6 more shots a game that he is now, he's not averaging 30, 35 a game?
Wasn't the scores in like the 90s too? Like they dipped to like 80 a game?
Yes, bro.
They couldn't even score. Like I'm sorry, like I just don't think like you can really say they can't play back then. Like I don't know why people were saying that. Like Mike Wilbon out here saying that LeBron and KD wouldn't be able to play in the 80s. It's just
okay. So I don't. My thing with that is that I don't agree because they're the most freakish athletes ever, just ever. Like LeBron could play any sport but hockey and maybe baseball.
Would you say Damian Lillard is a more talented basketball player than Isaiah Thomas?
Wow, that's tough.
No, that's tough.
Isaiah Thomas.
That is tough.
That's tough.
Which Isaiah Thomas?
I hope that wasn't a serious question, bro.
I hope that wasn't serious either.
His headband's on too tight, bro.
I think he is, bro. I think he is.
I don't know about that. Isaiah Thomas is, I think, top 3 point guard. Easily top 5, top 2 point guard of all time. That's tough.
I got him at 3.
Who's above him?
Steph and Magic.
Bro.
You can't tell me why. How is Steph not above Isaiah?
Steph needs a Finals MVP, bro. That's what he needs. Steph needs a Finals MVP.
I know, but like at the end of the day, like you can't hold that over his head. He should already have won. He should have won.
Yeah, didn't they give it to Andre Iguodala?
Yeah, bro, because they said he was the LeBron stopper.
Leaving the LeBron was averaging like 32 a game.
Exactly. That's what they bullshit. They and then 2018 he could have easily got it as much as KD.
Wait. You put Steph number 1?
No, I got him at 2.
Wow.
I was gonna say, do you need a cough drop? Because
I don't.
your throat's getting a little sore.
You said Bob Cousy was a better Celtic than Paul Pierce, okay?
Then who?
And who? Paul Pierce. Yeah, for sure he is.
Oh, you're smoking. You're smoking, bro.
Bob Cousy wouldn't make a JV team today, Dan.
Isaiah Thomas.
He had no
2015 Isaiah Thomas putting 70 on Bob Cousy's head.
I'm not arguing that. Best Celtic of all time. I'm saying like most impactful, like who like changed Celtic, blah blah blah.
Best Celtic of all time is
one championship. One.
Bill Russell,
Bill Russell.
Larry Bird.
I got Larry above Bill. I got Larry above Bill.
Yeah, okay. You can intertwine the either.
Intertwine them, dude. Y'all can't speak English,
Yeah.
bro.
You know what I mean. Man.
You got Paul at 3?
Yeah, Paul at 3. Ticket at 4.
Yeah.
Kevin McHale's not up there for you.
Kevin McHale would probably be 5.
Yeah. And then after that, Bob Cousy's at like 20.
Bro, because you also just looked up like how like after you retire and after you leave, everyone just like gasses you. So that's why I think LeBron.
Oh yeah, no.
LeBron in 20 years would be the best player of all time. Like,
It's who writes the narrative. Everyone that's writing the narrative was watching MJ right now.
I have never argued that LeBron very well may be the best player of all time. I've never argued that. What I say, LeBron is by far the best basketball player because he is just God-given talent, can shoot, literally is a cheat code.
Okay.
And Michael Jordan is the greatest. Like his
Accolades?
Career accolades, including stats, include like whatever you want to say. His story, his career in general, in summary, is the greatest of all time. And it set the stage for the majority of the players that are succeeding today. Like if you ask the majority of the players now who their favorite player was growing up, Michael Jordan. Why? Because he was the greatest of all time.
No, they probably say Kobe. They probably say Kobe.
Dude.
Now it's Kobe. Like Jason Tatum in them's era now, it's like more.
Anyone that's below like 20 years old is gonna be say Kobe.
They were not because they weren't watching Jordan on TV every day. Like
I'm gonna like 4 years old when Jordan was about to retire. Like they weren't watching Michael Jordan.
Bro, but I'm saying like LeBron and them.
Okay, yeah, but LeBron is like almost the oldest player in the league at this point. No one in the league is LeBron's. He's 35.
Yeah, he's old.
He's in the 03 draft. He's like the only one left.
Yeah, bro. Like it's him. It's
And
him.
Melo.
That's it, I think.
Melo.
He also got drafted when he was what, 18?
18. He's been in the league for 17 years.
Yeah. How is he? 34?
35.
Bro,
35?
Just
This year, bro.
Just imagine the confidence you have to have as a like 17, 18-year-old to walk into a tattoo parlor and it's like, yo, I want chosen one tattooed on my back, and that shit come true.
Bro, besides like the last person to have the amount of hype that he had in high school is like Zion.
Yeah.
Amani Bates is so tough.
Yeah, no, but like he hasn't got the hype yet. Like,
Hype,
like junior, senior year.
Zion Williamson.
Selling out arenas and shit as a high schooler.
Amani Bates will do that, but he's not doing it yet.
Okay, you can't say selling out arenas because fucking Bronny James did that shit.
Well, no, and LaMelo Ball.
And LaMelo Ball. Yeah, LaMelo Ball is probably second in terms of hype. LaMelo Ball.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Like all-time hype or like?
Seventh Woods is above both of them.
Yeah, third again now.
Yeah, now he's chilling on the bench at UNC.
No, he transferred.
To where?
South Carolina.
Oh,
He's a Wilderness.
chilling on the
I'm
bench.
gonna ask a question then. All right. Dan, where do you stand on this? Because when we were in the group chat talking about this, you were on one side.
I was silent.
No. You came in and go, I completely agree with everything Drew and Vaughn are saying.
I read that Jordan is the greatest of all time, and
I'm not okay. I'm not arguing that. I'm talking about okay. With 90 Bulls, with 90 whatever year you want to pick of the Bulls versus the 2017 Warriors, who is winning the 7-game series?
I thought we were talking about LeBron and Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I feel like we came to a conclusion on that because like he said I can see where he's saying that Jordan's the greatest, LeBron's the best player of all time most time.
Listen,
you can't argue that LeBron isn't because this man can do everything.
Yeah,
although he's a soft and cries about everything all the time, this dude is an absolute unit. Yeah, no, you're right. But he's a bitch.
I don't think there's ever been an athlete more scrutinized than LeBron. Also,
hell no, bro. If you look at it,
Bugging.
bro. If you look at it, right?
Dennis Rodman's so much more scrutinized than LeBron.
No, he's not, bro. LeBron got scrutinized for tweeting about the murder in Georgia by Jason Whitlock, for literally tweeting about it, saying like you ever seen that tweet when he was like
Jason Whitlock's Uncle Tom, bro.
Yeah, no, he don't. He's
Dennis Rodman, bro, dude. What are you talking about?
He's crazy. He was crazy, bro.
Psychopath.
Yeah, but it's not like he was doing the things that he was like that they were scrutinized. LeBron's literally doing nothing. LeBron will fucking like he'll chew some gum on the court, and all the reporters be like, "Oh, LeBron disrespectful, chewing gum. How dare he?"
Dennis Rodman meth at a club, and because there wasn't the same, bro. If social media was the same when Dennis Rodman played, I can guarantee you that he would be the.
We're not listen, yeah, but Dennis Rodman was doing things that like warranted like scrutiny. Like
LeBron be doing it in schools, and they'd be like building schools, and they'd be like, oh, they have pizza on Fridays. They should be having sushi. You know what I'm saying? Like they always find a way.
That's just because, dude. I was talking to DJ about this in the car ride home from Bobby. Right. That's because right now, in our day and age, everything is made a big deal. Like every fucking thing that you could possibly do on social media.
No, but
like there was something on the Daily Mail today that it was like Kylie Jenner had to be sewn into her dress at the Met Gala. And that was like the front page news.
Yeah, like who cares? Like who cares? Like she's still bad. Like
Kylie Jenner, that's why.
Bro, well, my only thing is my thing is, which doesn't make sense to me. I saw this stat. It's probably different now, but Tom Brady and LeBron James, both last 6 championship appearances, 3-3, 3-3.
Yeah. Okay.
Tom Brady always praised, no doubt about it. Goat this, da 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 da. He's the greatest. He can do no wrong.
Yeah.
LeBron's 3-3. He can't get it done. LeBron can't win. LeBron can't do this. LeBron can't do that. Which doesn't make sense to me. I'm like,
that's tough though, because comparing football and basketball is tough.
No, okay, but then, all right, well, yeah, then Brady's not. So what do you mean comparing? Brady's not playing the teams that LeBron's playing. Like honestly, if you look at the Super Bowl,
shit, what? They're not playing the Warriors. You're right.
There's no such thing.
That's a big point I want to bring to the Jordan debate, bro.
Warriors.
Bro, the Jordan debate. People hold this 6-0 record like, oh, Michael Jordan went 6-0 in the finals.
He was playing against the Plumbers. He was playing against the Plumbers, bro.
He was playing nobody. He was playing no Charles Barkley, bro. That's it. Who else on the Suns? And they took him
Sean Kemp's bum ass. What could he do besides dunk?
6 games it took him to beat Charles Barkley's Suns, bro. 6 games.
Fucking ridiculous, bro. Like the Warriors would beat every the Warriors team that LeBron James beat would beat every single team that the Bulls played. And those 6 championships, they would beat every single one of those teams. The Spurs, I think even the Spurs, bro.
Yeah, the Spurs are better. I think the Spurs as a team are better than.
I love it.
Yeah, no, the Spurs are better than any team the Bulls played. Like someone brought up, I forget the meme. It was like, if you go to a girl 6 times and you hit all 6 times, compared to that's not fair. Like if you like, I'm not gonna get.
That's just not comparable to basketball, like at all.
And even if you want to take that analogy, the 6 times you went and got those 6 times, that girl's like a no offense, but she's like a 5.
Trish. Exactly.
LeBron's over here.
LeBron's hitting 10s.
Exactly. He's hitting 10.
LeBron's hitting Rihanna's.
Exactly.
And Kylie Jenner's.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So like you said what?
Madeline Klein.
Who?
He plays Sarah in Outer Banks.
Bro, I refuse to watch that show. Those people are all degenerates.
I absolutely love. I'm in love with that show, and I think I'm going to try and become an actor because of watching that show.
Wait, what show is it?
Outer Banks.
Outer Banks? I've never heard of that show.
And I don't know if you as an actor, you're kind of too tall to be an actor.
Not true. I actually wait. Before everyone laughs and shit, I was on a call. I called my grandma this morning to say what's up, and she was like, "Have you thought about being?" Because she wants me to be an actor, and so I was like, "I don't think I could. I'm too tall." And then she was like, "Look up how many like the tallest actors and whatever." And there are a lot of like really like Vince Vaughn's 6'5".
Yeah, no, I know he's tall. I mean, yeah, I'm saying certain movies.
Yeah, Hopper from Stranger Things is 6'6".
Yeah.
Right. Like there are people that are tall. So it's not like
you just have to separate yourself. You have to be really good because they don't cast tall people. Because certain actors have egos where like I can't be the shortest one on the set. Like Tom Cruise, you want to be able to work with Tom Cruise because
oh yeah, facts.
oh man, then he's like 5'6", something like that.
yeah. Tiny ass dick.
Why is that? Why?
Yeah.
But then you didn't answer my question though. Who's winning the 7-game series? Bulls or the Warriors?
What rules?
Today's rules, bro. Fuck it. Today's rules.
rules.
Even back then rules, bro. Come on.
Today's rules, Warriors. Back then rules, Bulls.
Bro.
What about back then?
Bro, you think they couldn't? I don't think they could keep pace with the Warriors. Before the Warriors, the Celtics, bro,
and be injured, and then the Bulls will win.
That's not, bro. The Bulls weren't throwing people across the floor, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, the Celtics led the. Put it like this: the Celtics led the NBA in 3-pointers made in 2008, making 8 3-pointers a game.
Okay.
So you go back what 10 years, 15 years, and you go play the Bulls, and you have the Warriors who are hitting 17, 18 3-pointers a game, bro. You cannot compete with that. You can't. 3 is always worth more than 2.
I will completely agree with that. But my thing is, what happens when the Warriors are more banged up than they've ever been in their life because they play
Stop. You keep using that argument. Oh, they're just going to hurt them. That's not, bro.
Yeah.
These are grown-ass men.
You use facts, bro.
These are grown-ass men, bro. They can take a beating, bro. I don't want to hear that.
You would always complain to me in practice that I would hurt people when I played basketball.
Who said that?
You, Rob. Rob knows on pick and shit.
Remember when I got mad? I threw the ball at you.
Yo, that practice, bro. Everyone was heated that practice. Rob took the because Dan you actually hit him in the balls or something. And Rob took the ball.
I hit Rob on a screen hard, and I kneed him in the balls. And Rob was like, "Fuck!" He balled up, and then there was just everyone was quiet for a good 5 seconds. Rob takes the ball and hums it at me. It's just like, "Fuck."
Didn't say that.
He didn't say that. He threw it at you. He's like, "What the fuck, bro?" And then
let's go with you, bro. Are you serious?
Yo. Bro. No, that shit was funny as fuck. Can y'all see me?
Yep.
Yes, bro. What?
I can't see nobody. Oh, there it is. Okay. No, I remember that. Also, Rat and what's it called? Was it Drew going at it or Rat and James? And I'm just sitting on the side laughing my ass off because I thought that shit was funny.
Oh, wasn't it Rat and Drew in the fall?
Yeah, and then Vaughn.
That moment.
Huh?
Rat and Drew in the fall. All-time moment.
Didn't you run away, Dan?
Yeah.
What a bitch, bro.
I know. I said let them sort it out, and y'all were breaking it up. I would have loved if Rhett got mad enough to swing. I would have loved to see it.
What is wrong with you? Why would you not break between friends? You break up a fight, bro. Don't let that shit get to you.
Nah. Sometimes you just gotta let it happen.
Thank you. If Rhett, the most quiet-spoken person who cried,
Bro,
After Blair, or not Blair,
Listen,
Reddick yells.
stop blaming Rhett, bro. Let's go watch this shit and be on the ass,
That's
bro.
fine. That's fine. He knows his truth.
himself,
No,
bro.
no, hear me out. Hear me out.
Rhett can handle himself. Rhett can handle himself.
No, what I'm saying is when I've never ever in my life, and I've known Rhett since 5th grade, never seen Rhett ever get truly mad. If someone gets on him, he'll sulk. I can say that because I used to do the same shit. So if he gets mad enough to actually swing, play it out, get a pair of balls, fucking do it.
yeah, let's get it right.
And then the next day, you're fine because you're friends.
Bro, but even then, bro, as soon as we broke it up, they dapped each other up. So, like, it wasn't even worth them fighting because they were like, it was over some dumb shit.
But they would have still dapped up after. So if they got that, doop, 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 it's good.
I don't know. You don't know. One of them have a fucking, like, personal grudge after that shit. You never know.
No, bro, we're not females. Like, only females do that. Females will fight and will never speak, will never be friends.
That's why DJ thinks a fight is a dance-off.
You're like, what?
I'm not good. Bro, Dan, I already told you. I almost got into a bunch of fights in school. I want to hear that. I want to hear that.
It's like, oh, yeah? You want me to...
It's like that Kevin Hart stand up. He's like, throw me the keys.
Throw me the keys. About to pop the trunk on his ass.
Yo, that shit would be nice.
Oh, that's DJ when there's fights.
No, but sometimes, like, fights are necessary. Like, in a basketball, like, my first day at pickup, bro, like, I'm planning on getting in a fight because it'll set a precedent for the rest of the season. Don't fuck with Noah. Or this is the type of season we're going to have. We're going to be a gritty-ass team. You know?
Yeah, you got to be competitive as fuck. And if people recognize that, or if, like, let's say Noah doesn't do shit. Let's say he's a softie for his first 3 years in college. And then his senior year, one of his teammates gets on his nerves and Noah throws, right? People will understand Noah's, like, not a bitch.
Yeah.
Know that he's actually mad because he doesn't usually.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm the same way, though. Like, if you see me ready to, like, fight someone, that means you know I'm actually pissed off. Like, I don't get worked up by little shit. Only time most I got worked up this season was when Jake got thrown on the ground by the dude from Nobles, and then I was like,
bitch, fuck that kid from Nobles. That little kid, the little fucking
with the mouth guard.
Little Mayan shit. Fuck that kid.
I hate that kid.
He watches this. No watching another.
he hope he watches this shit.
Yo, so since we're on the topic, I propose, what is our favorite AAU moment?
Wait, hold up. We got 6 minutes left on this session. I can pause it and then.
Or just let it rock out, bro. It'll be quick. This would be like the closing arguments, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
My favorite what? AAU moment?
AAU moment, bro.
I'm going last. Go guys.
I really gotta think, bro.
Like AAU moment, bro. That shit's tough.
Okay, I'll tell you my craziest AAU moment that, like, ever happened. So we're playing up in Hamden Hall. DJ knows this. Playing up at Hamden Hall, like NER, Super 16, whatever it is. We're playing on it's 3 courts. There's a court all the way in the far end. We call a timeout. We see a kid, like, go to the basket. They were, like, teams were drawing back and forth the whole game. Kid gets fouled under the basket, right? We're walking out of the huddle, about to pass the ball in. Ball gets passed in. I'm dribbling up the court. And you just see a wave of people, like, starting to move over to our court. So they stop our game.
Yeah.
They stop our game. Some kid got fouled. Parents didn't like it. Some dude got up and was, like, about to fight the kid. The dude's father was there, who the other father tried to fight. They start squaring up. Then there's another dude. Bro, it was so confusing because some people didn't have jerseys on, and, like, motherfuckers are just like, boom, boom, boom. Like, I'm telling you, like dead ass getting. It started attracting over to our court. So, like, we were just like, all right, move. Like, so we stopped playing. We're watching it, bro. Some lady's just getting, like, slammed. So you try to break up the fight. She gets fucking Marshawn Lynched, fucking stiff-armed. Oh, and then they break up the fight, bro. And this bald-head dude who's, like, punching kids, bro.
Yeah, he's the coach of one of the teams.
Yeah, one of the coaches, bro. A coach is sitting there talking to a police officer. Bald-head dude comes out of nowhere. Boom. sleeps the dude, knocks his shoe off, bro.
Yeah,
You know how hard you have to get hit to get your shoe knocked off, bro?
yeah. I remember I was like, yo, he knocked off his shoe. Bro, he had a fucking weld on his eye too. Like you looked on the court, you couldn't tell who was fighting who. Like that's how bad it was, Dan. Like there was players throwing hands, coaches throwing hands, parents. It lasted for like 20 minutes. Like our game was like held up for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
DJ was dancing in the corner.
DJ was like, "Oh shit!" All right, bro. Someone else go. We got 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
Favorite moment?
Favorite craziest like.
Yeah, okay, you said favorite. I was thinking, like, my favorite time. Like, are you just talking craziest moment in AU?
Yeah, I should have worded that better. Like, craziest moment.
Yeah, that's mine, craziest moment, too. That shit right there.
No, that's original, DJ. Jeez.
Bro, it was a full-on brawl.
That shit was crazy. I wish they had that YouTube, bro.
I'm hit, bro. If they had it on YouTube, that shit was crazy.
Dude, I don't know the craziest moment.
When Dan tried to fight Joey?
No.
That was funny.
The funniest moment for me was when Dan glassed DJ.
Oh,
I was right there, bro. With this man.
Bro,
Wait, what is this?
I was scooping the ball. Like, it wasn't that hard for him to block it.
I punched DJ.
Bro, he still punched it though.
Wait, is that when when Bobcats played Razorov?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ, y'all were ass.
Oh, how many games you won that year? Like 4?
Like 4.
You got it pulled up on your.
Oh, he has it. He has it
Yo,
ready.
what is
He
wrong
has
with
it
you?
ready, bro. Oh my god.
I was scooping the ball, bro.
DJ, why would you?
I didn't see him, bro. It barely hit the corner of the backboard. Dan, you didn't catch that shit anywhere. I don't know.
No, bro. You heard it. You heard the smack, bro. Like you heard it.
I was still cooking that game. Was I? Actually, I don't remember. Was I?
Yeah, we beat you. You had like 17 or 18 points, and we beat you guys by I think 60.
It was not 60.
It was a 60.
Isaiah,
Man,
like,
loves to exaggerate, bro.
Man, it was like
60.
20 minutes, bro.
It was like 30.
On that cap, bro. We're gonna close.
No, because the score then was 49-16 when I punched you out of bounds.
Bro, it was not for. Okay, so this has been episode 3 of the podcast.
No.
Yeah, don't listen to put the phone down. We ain't gonna put. Tune in for episode 4. And
Yes, sir.
you know what I mean. So.
Man.
Big Woo, RP Pop. Bye bye.